Sorry about that detour. I'd like to bring. Her name is Stephanie to the stage. Stephanie, are you here? Are you able to come to the stage?
I hope so.
We met. Marley and I were. Marley's mom.
Stop listening, Mom.
Your son and I were getting high outside the venue, and then a couple walked by, and we struck up a conversation, and the wife, I think they're married. She was just walking her husband to Harmontown, and she was going to stand in line with him until he got to the front of the line, and then she didn't have a ticket, and she was going to go home because she was just going to support him. Because he's a Harmontown fan, so he's not capable of existing on his own on a sidewalk. Here's Stephanie. We started. Yeah, have a seat and take that mic. I'm sure you're probably. I don't want to assume this, but I also want to support you if you are. I'm assuming you're terrified or you're nervous or anxious or is this a normal thing to be in front of? You've been in front of people before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good, fine. Fuck you. All right. But we talked about you. I don't know how it came up, but the idea that you can beatbox just a little bit. Like you're not claiming expertise.
No.
You're not here to take down any sucker MCs.
No.
If that's what beatboxers do. I don't know in their elaborate chess game, like if the beatboxer is allowed to take down a sucker MC. That may be something that only a queen can do.
Or indeed whether or not they have anything on you.
Right.
Right. That was good. I stand by that.
Well, can we get just a little taste? Is there anything I can do to make it more comfortable for you? Do you want some water, some vodka? Do you want...
I'm good. Thank
okay.
you. Yeah.
All right. Well, just a little. It's an experimental. Just a little beatboxing. Yo.
No, Dad, they ain't ready for this one.
Yo.
You ready for this one? Give it up.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Oh, man, give it to him, man.
Yo. New York. Big city, a tiny apple. I fucked your mom and she gave me some Snapple. She gave it to me on a vending machine. I fucked her so hard that one leg bleeds. And then I took her to dinner. I'd call your mom a gender winner. She's an example to us all because I didn't fuck her at all. I was lying. And I'm a weak man. And your mama should lead this land. She's put up with enough and she's shown she has merit. I'd fuck your mom before a ferret. Because, that's not easy to keep up, right? I can't remember. Beatboxing filled my hallways in 8th grade. It was my generation's doo-wop. I went to a virtually all-black middle school. I'm not looking at you, Marley. I said the word black. I don't see the world through that lens. I don't connect those dots.
Thank you. I appreciate
I went to basically all black middle school, and it was like one of just a half dozen kids that have been were bussed in for the computer specialty. I don't remember what they call them, magnet schools or desegregation traps or whatever. But I'm not. That wasn't a joke. I mean, those language
I
that
went
was used.
to a magnet school.
Was it magnet school? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Because it's like they take inner city schools and then they go, this inner city school is now the agriculture specialty. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like 9 guys from Wichita go like, I'm here. Wait, why would they come from a different? Okay. Wichita was overused in the last show. I don't know anything about geography. If you're in Wichita, I'm sorry. I couldn't point at you on a map. You're fine. You're fine. You're a fine human being. Why am I characterizing you as anything other than an example of humanity? You're a good person. Where was I? What is that? Oh, all black junior high. Yeah.
Magnet
so
schools.
Everywhere. So you just walk down the hall between classes and just literally like 3 dudes, any 3 dudes, like there'd be one guy like freestyling and then like maybe trading off of this. It was like triplets. It was like and then like so I kind of learned. I just learned to beatbox a little bit too. That was my only point. Why do you know how to beatbox?
Oh.
My first exposure to beatboxing was Razel, of course. So just YouTube videos.
I don't know. Was Razel, of course. I don't know what.
Razel, just Razel,
Okay.
comma, of course.
Oh, no, I know you said the of course is what puzzles me because the of course implies I should know who Razel is. And I don't. I don't know what.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, so he was like one of the pioneers of beatboxing.
What about the human beatbox and the Fat Boys? I always assumed he was the first beatbox because his name was the Human Beatbox.
Right. Yeah.
But was there someone before him? He had a person who was almost literally his Ra's al Ghul.
That was good.
His name
that was
is,
good.
His
That was
name
real
is
good.
almost Ra's al Ghul.
I also noticed that, yeah.
It goes into the whole
just-
Raz race dispute. Then you have like people fighting and stuff because some people say race al Ghul, some people say Raz al Ghul.
I hate that stuff.
It's fucking annoying. I just like fuck off. You know?
They should
Like,
spell it differently if they want you to say it, not like the letters are.
That's exactly. If it's race al Ghul, there's a goddamn H at the end.
There's all
you know?
sorts of
Like,
letters they could use that they're not.
Yeah. Sorry.
A C, maybe?
Did this Razel guy? He predate? Was he like the actual pioneer of beatboxing? Like
No. He was just the first person I saw like
Okay.
online.
what era was he?
He was the
90s.
late 80s, early 90s.
Mostly, yeah, early 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
It would be, you got Busy Bee, obviously Dougie Fresh, then yes, Big Buff Love. There was a lot in the late 70s and the early 80s doing
Was
a lot of
Dougie
beatboxing.
Fresh was doing his own beatboxing, and then
Yeah.
he was like,
Yeah.
the only thing I know is him and Slick Rick.
Slick Rick,
do it,
yeah.
like,
yeah.
but there's-
Children's Story, Mona Lisa, yeah, they killed that shit.
Okay, so all right, so wait, I think that's the end of my questions. I think. Because we know the same amount about beatboxing. I'm a bad interviewer.